Good morning students. In previous class, in 8th class, I explained about 4th lesson reproduction in animals. In that I explained about differences between asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction, and I explained about the definition of reproduction. Once again, I repeat the definition of reproduction. The ability of an organism to produce new generation individuals within same species is known as reproduction. So, in this class I will explain about asexual reproduction. Once again, I repeat the definition of asexual reproduction. It is a type of reproduction which occurs in some living organisms. In this process, gametes are not produced, only one organism will be involved. That organism acts as male, that organism acts as female. No production of gametes and no fusion of gametes and no formation of zygote in asexual reproduction. Now, I will explain about some examples of asexual reproduction. One is budding. Budding in hydra. Do you know, children? Budding also takes place in yeast. Yeast also performs a type of asexual reproduction is known as budding. See here, children, this is about budding in hydra. If you will observe in these stages, we can find out budding in hydra. If you will observe in the first picture, this is parent hydra. What is that? Parent hydra. If you will observe in the second diagram, we can find out a soft zone which formed in the hydra, body of hydra. This soft zone bulges out. Bulges means ubbadam. This soft zone bulges out in the third diagram. If you will observe, this bulged region develops tentacles. The hair-like structures known as tentacles. After some time, a notch, a wall is formed in between of bud. This is called a bud. With parent hydra, this helps to separate bud from parent. Do you know, children? This is bud and this is parent hydra. This is called budding. If you will observe in this diagram or in this flow chart, no two organisms involved here. Only one organism. This is parent hydra. This is parent hydra. The parent hydra can produce daughter hydra directly without production of gamete. So budding is a type of asexual reproduction. This is daughter hydra and this is parent hydra. Now, second activity, observing binary fission in amoeba. Do you know binary fission is a type of asexual reproduction? Do you know, children? Binary means two. Binary means two. Fission means separation. Fission means separation. If you will observe here, we can find out amoeba. This is parent amoeba. This parent amoeba, if you will observe in the second picture, the nucleus, a constriction, a notch formed in between of nucleus. This helps to separate nucleus into two daughter nuclei. If you will observe in the third picture, a constriction also formed in the body of amoeba. This constriction deepens. In the fourth picture. If you will observe in the fifth picture, this constriction again deepens. This helps to separate amoeba into two daughter amoeba. So this is called binary fission. If you will observe in this picture, this is parent amoeba and these two are daughter amoeba. Here in this picture, one organism only involved, that is called amoeba. This organism directly produces two daughter amoeba, no involvement of gametes, no fusion of gametes. So this is called a binary fission in amoeba. Now all of you open your NS textbook and open page number 56. Here they gave activity for you. You have to complete, you have to fill the columns given in your page number 56. All of you open your NS textbooks and take one pencil. Now fill the columns. Fill the columns. They gave in 56th page, they gave one table to you. You have to fill that table. Changes in the nucleus or body structure. They gave one heading to you. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth serial number of columns will be. In the first diagram, what you observed in the first diagram, very important in the exam point of view. In previous exams, one time they gave this table and down they asked questions. What changes you observed in the first diagram, second diagram, third diagram, fourth diagram, fifth diagram and sixth diagram. First what change you noticed in the first diagram. In the first diagram, the nucleus will be round. Right down there, the nucleus in amoeba will be round. Second diagram. In second diagram, what change you noticed? A constriction formed in nucleus. A constriction, constriction. A constriction formed in nucleus. In the third diagram, nucleus divided into two daughter nuclei. Nucleus divided into two daughter nuclei. In the fourth diagram, we can find out constriction also formed in the body of amoeba. Constriction formed in the body of amoeba. In the fifth diagram, the constriction deepens. The constriction deepens into the body of amoeba. In the sixth diagram, we can find out two daughter amoeba will be formed. Two daughter amoeba will be formed. This is about binary fission in amoeba. So binary fission is a type of asexual reproduction like budding. Do you know, children? Budding takes place in hydra and also yeast cells. Binary fission takes place in amoeba, paramecium, euglena and bacteria also. Now, some examples of asexual reproduction are potato. What is that? Potato. If you will take potato, we can find out some sunken regions in the potato. We can find out some sunken regions. These sunken regions known as eyes. These sunken regions known as eyes. These eyes produce some buds. Like this will be. If you cut this bud portion along with some tuber means dumpa. If you will keep in soil, new potatoes will be formed. So, eyes of potato is a type of asexual reproduction. If you will observe in bryophyllum, they have some leaf buds on the corners of leaf. They are known as Epiphyllus buds. They are known as Epiphyllus buds. These Epiphyllus buds develops roots. When these buds separated from parent plant, when reached to the soil, these buds develop into new individuals. So, bryophyllum also performs asexual reproduction. If you will observe chrysanthemum means chamanthi. They reproduce by suckers. If you will observe chrysanthemum plants, if you sow a small chrysanthemum plant in a pot, after few days, if you will find out, so many plants will be developed in the pot. So that is with the help of suckers. Suckers also type of asexual reproduction. If you will observe in suckers, it is a type of asexual reproduction. Small suckers will be developed from parent plant. These suckers live independently like parent plant. So, suckers is type of asexual reproduction performed by chrysanthemum. This is about asexual reproduction. Now, I will explain about sexual reproduction. Up to here we learnt about asexual reproduction. Now I will explain about sexual reproduction. What is meant by sexual reproduction? Sexual reproduction is a type of reproduction where gametes will be formed and two organisms will be involved, that is male and female. Male and female organisms will be involved. Here male and female organism produce gametes. These are male gametes and female gametes. When gametes are fused, zygote will be formed. Zygote develop into embryo. Embryo develop into young ones. So this is the flow chart which shows about sexual reproduction. If you will observe, in higher animals sexual reproduction takes place. In lower organisms sexual reproduction takes place. So now I will explain about sexual reproduction in plants. Sexual reproduction in plants. Do you know flower is the organ? Flower is the organ which performs sexual reproduction in plant. Do you know, children? If you will observe in plants, we can find out two major parts. One is vegetative parts and second one is sexual parts. For example, if you will take stem, leaf, root, they are called vegetative parts. Sexual parts are flower. Flower is the sexual part. If you will observe flower, we can find out sexual reproduction. We can find out sexual reproduction. According to the presence of sex organs, plants are two types: unisexual plants and bisexual plants. For example, unisexual flowers and bisexual flowers. Unisexual flowers examples are papaya and bottle gourd. Bottle gourd means sorakaya. Bottle gourd, snake gourd means potlakaya. So all these are and etc. are unisexual flowers. In unisexual flowers, we can find out only either male or female part. Bisexual flowers means the flowers which have both male and female. Examples of bisexual flowers are hibiscus and also datura. Hibiscus means mandara. Datura means ummetta. If you will observe in bisexual flowers, we can find out two parts, that is male and female parts. Now I will draw the diagram of unisexual flowers. See here. Do you know, children? This is the flower which shows unisexual flower, that is called male flower. This is male flower. Why? Because we can find out stamens here. Stamens are the male part of flower, so this is called male flower. And if you will observe, this is female flower. Why? Because this flower consists of female part, that is called pistil. So if you will observe these two pictures, here only stamens will be present, here only pistil will be present. So this is called male flower and this is called female flower. If you will observe male flower, we can find out sepals. Sepals are green in color. These are called petals. We can find out only three orals or three parts in unisexual flowers. One is sepals, second one is petals, third one is stamen. If you will observe in female flower, we can find out sepals. and second one is petals, and third one is pistil. This is female flower. Though this is male flower and this is female flower. If you will observe in unisexual flowers, we can find out only 3 parts. If you will observe in bisexual flowers, that is hibiscus or datura, we can find out 4 major parts. So tomorrow I will draw and in the next class I will draw the diagram of bisexual flower, and I will explain about some more information about sexual reproduction in plants. Okay children, thank you.